Okay, this is it. This is the final of week 2 S1 ranking tournament, 2025. We have Bart and Glyn. Okay, let's play the shot on the 2. He has a shot on the 4, but quite the angle. Let's see how he will work this shot right here. It seems like he set himself up for the combo. Ooh, just missed it. And the cue ball is gonna stay behind the 7. It's gonna give Bart good coverage. Quite unfortunate for Glyn though. It's gonna give it a kick. Goes off the rail and scratches. If he could, he'd want to be almost straight on this 6 ball because the 7 is also down table, not too far away from it. Oh, he played the 5, meaning to go into the 9 and hopefully potting it as well, but he has missed the 5 altogether too. Glyn's got a shot on the 5, quite some distance, and if he plays the 5, he's going to want to go up and back down to play the 6. I think he went for a combo there. Interesting. Not an easy shot here. It's gonna play in the top right, I believe. Missed it. And where is it gonna end up? Oof. The cue ball ends up quite close to the 5 ball. Not really a shot on the 5 here. I don't think he can play the carom as well. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. Maybe he can actually. Yeah, he can. Okay, it's gonna leave Bart's shot. Play the 5 to the top left corner pocket. Not much he needs to do with the cue ball because the 6 ball is in front of the pocket. Just make sure that he doesn't end up with too much angle in the 6 ball. Oh. gonna hit the 6 and gonna leave a combo for Glyn. Now if he plays the shot, he wants to play it at a pretty good speed to leave himself a shot in the 5 as well. Just like that, nicely done. Okay. A bit touchy. He has quite the angle. Now, on the 7 ball, you do want some angle because the 8 is all the way on the other side of the table. I think he might have left himself enough angle, even though he might have to work this ball a little bit. It's hard to go 2 rails, obviously, because the 9 is there. Oh, and he missed cues. That's very unfortunate. Bart's gonna have ball in hand with 3 balls left on the table here. Left himself pretty straight. Where's the cue ball? Oh. Yeah, that he left himself pretty straight on the 7 there. He had ball in hand. Personally, I would have liked a bit more angle. But nevertheless, this 8 ball is makeable. But I think he went for the safety there, even though it didn't go exactly the way he wanted it to. Can't tell from the angle here if he's gonna go. I don't think he will go into the 9 if he pots the 8 into the side. He's just gonna miss it. There you go, good shot. Okay. Seems like this rack will be going to Glyn. Nicely done. Suddenly 3 staffs just gathers around the table, but only 1 is racking it. The score is now 2-0 to Glyn. Because of the handicap, Bart will be racing to 5 and Glyn will be racing to 4. But for display, we gave Glyn a game in the beginning. So technically it's 1-0, but 2-0 if they're both racing to 5. Just made the break, the 1 ball went in. He's got a shot on the 2, a pretty nice break, although the 5 is quite close to the 7. And there's a little cluster down table, the 8, 9, and 6. So, would be a pretty tricky rack to run out. I think some safeties will have to come into play. Oh, missed the 2 ball. Is it going to go into the side pocket? Nope. However, it's going to leave it hooked for Bart here. He might be able to have a tiny piece of the 2 here. It's hard to tell from this angle. From the way that he's aiming, it seems like he can see a slight bit of the 2. Glyn's gonna have a shot, not exactly an easy one. He's gonna have to bridge over the 8 ball. It's pretty thin on the 2, and also the path to the 3. It's not too bad actually. Natural angle can bring you to it. He needs to run a little bit. That's a pretty good shot by Glyn. Nicely done. Okay. Now what will you do with the 5 here? I mean, the position on the 4 wouldn't be ideal. Yeah. I would play with inside there. Running inside. Maybe even use the top short rail actually. But with that, you'll have to power it a little bit. He's gonna have to kick at this. Something he certainly wouldn't want to do is kick it so hard that somehow it will open up the 5 as well. He's made contact, that's good. It wouldn't be ball in hand for Bart. He does have a shot on the 4, but setting up for the 5 or fixing the cluster definitely isn't a ride in the park. Okay. I don't think he can pot the 5 here, so he might be trying to stick it behind the 7. Or I might be wrong, he might be able to cut it. Let's see. Yeah, he's trying to stick it into the 7. Lost control a little bit there, but still some distance between the cue ball and the 5 ball. Certainly not an easy pot, considering how close cue ball is to the rail. Okay, he went for a safety there, but he's gonna leave a shot on the 5. Certainly not an easy one here. I think he had a safety in mind where he'd bring the 5 ball around the table and back down to the bottom rail, but unfortunately just run into the 7. It's gonna leave Glyn a shot on the 5. He has the angle to set himself up for the 6, and he does that very nicely. Oh, he didn't want to run into the 9 there. A very thin cut on the 7. And the cue ball would be going up table. So he decides to play safe. Didn't get coverage, but also didn't leave Bart a shot. Bart's gonna try to hold the cue ball there, use the 8 and the 9. A bit too hard. Very touchy shot, wasn't easy. Looks pretty good, very nice. Okay, it's pretty straight on the 8, I think. Just gonna lay it up. Play the 9 into the middle pocket. Makeable, but not exactly the easiest of shots here. Oh, and he just missed it. However, left it pretty safe from Bart. He might be going for the cut here. No, he's not. You see, it was me. I just can't help myself with that kind of shot. It's not really the best way to approach it, but sometimes I just can't help myself but to try to cut it in, even if it's in a tournament. But it was the right decision for Bart to play safe. However, he did leave Glyn a long pot here. He's missed it. He's gonna leave it pretty safe. Oh, I certainly would be going for this cut right here. He's got hit it pretty thin. Nice shot. Okay. The score is now 2-1. S1 JFlowers ranking tournament week 2 finals. Bart and Glyn. Let's see. Bart to break. He likes to break with his plain cue. Pretty nice predator cue he's got. Missed the 1 ball, missed the wing ball. The 9 ball is gonna lay up. Oh, and the 1 goes in, and the 9 ball lays up over the pocket. Does he push out and pot the 9 here? Safety isn't exactly easy because of distance. He calls out the push, and yes, he does pot the 9. The 9 will go back onto the spot, and Glyn gives it back to Bart. Okay. It's gonna leak, giving Glyn a shot on the 2. He'd want to hit this a bit low with some right spin to bring it back up for the 3, but he decides to play safe. Oh, but he leaves it 2 over the pocket for Bart. Okay. Pretty nice table. Everything kind of sets up for each other. Not too bad. Okay, good shot. Leaves himself a good angle on the 3. He didn't want too much angle because the 4 is on the same side of the table. He's gonna screw this back a bit. Nicely done. Now, with the 5 ball, you'd want to be on the right side of it. By right side, I mean the top side of it, so the cue ball can come back down for the 6. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Just gonna roll it forward here. I think it's pretty straight, but yeah, nicely done. Ooh, left himself a bit straight on the 6 though. Works an angle out of it. Very nice shot. Sets himself up for the middle pocket. Roll it forward. Okay. He's on the bottom side of it, so the cue ball is gonna travel up table after contact. He might just roll it in a bit more distance for the 9, but nothing serious. Just like that. Okay. Oh, he rattles the 9 ball. However, he certainly didn't leave Glyn an easy shot. It's a very thin cut. Probably has to play with inside, that would certainly help. However, depending on how you come off the 9, it could scratch in the top right corner. If you come off of it quite thick. Probably not though. I think he is putting some inside. I might be wrong. No, he missed it, and it's gonna go back down. And Glyn is gonna give that rack to Bart. Okay, it is now 2-2.
ใน YouTube มี1 คน
มีกี่คนนะ
ใน YouTube 1 คน
โอเค
ใน Facebook มีใน Facebook ก็ดูประมาณ7 คน
Okay. Okay. Good break. He's made the 1. Not an easy shot on the 2. He might have a safety in mind here. If he goes for the cut, it's probably gonna run into the 3. He's left shot. He's left Bart a pretty nice shot here. Not exactly sure. I think he has some angle. Decides to go 2 rail. Needs to slow down. Ooh, a bit awkward positioning here. Decides to go for the safety. He's overhit it a bit, so he is gonna leave a shot to the middle pocket for Glyn. To go 1 rail back out for the 4. Oh, but I think he decided to go for the bank there. He's missed it. Pretty safe, pretty safe, pretty safe. He's gonna have to play safe here. Use the 5, 8, and 7 as coverage. I think he was trying to play the safe, but he's overhit it from where he was pointing his cue. I think that's where he wanted the 3 ball, but I think it's just that he overhit the shot. I would probably have the 3 go up to the top rail first on that shot, but obviously you want it to avoid the middle pocket. quite some distance here between the cue ball, the 3, and the pocket. He might have to roll it as well, depending on what he's comfortable with. Or he can go dig it and go into the rail, like what he was trying to do there. I think the 3 does pass into the top left corner here. But bringing the cue ball back down for the 4 is another question. He decides to roll it in, takes his medicine, as they like to say, leaves himself a bit of distance on the 4. Certainly not an easy cut here. Hits it quite thin. Oh goodness. It looked like it was gonna lay up behind the 9, but I think that cue ball has some chalk residue on it, so it was in Bart's favor there. Okay. He's missed it. He's gonna leave Glyn a shot on the 4. Good shot. It's gonna come back out. Nice. Very good speed there. He's gonna want to pinch this back. Leaves himself some angle for the 6 because he needs to get the cue ball to the other side for the 7. But if he's straight, he could probably roll it, play into the side, probably not, or power draw back. I mean, it all depends on what he's comfortable with. Roll it forward. Oh, I didn't know he had that angle there. Very nice shot. I was trying to overcomplicate that shot. He could have just used the little angle it had. Let's roll it forward for the 7. Plays a very good shot to play the 8 into the side. Okay. It looks like the score is going to be a 3-2 to Glyn. That was a nice finish there from Glyn. Okay, the score is now 3-2. The time is currently 2:05 a.m. here in Thailand. They've been playing since 7 p.m. So 7 hours now. 7 hours of pool. Bart to break. 1 ball into the side. Is the 8 gonna cover up? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he has a shot on the 2 here. And the 3 lays pretty nicely close to the middle pocket on the right side. Nicely done. Did he hook himself? From his facial expression, it does seem like it. He might be able to work something out here. Oh no. Okay, he scratches. Glyn is gonna get ball in hand. Oh, the three. The three lays up pretty nicely for the combo here. That's certainly tempting. I think the 9 passes the 4 pretty nicely. Pretty sure it does, yeah. Oh, nicely done. Glyn is now on the hill. The score is 4-2. And that was a fast rack. Ended with a very nice combo. The 9 certainly wiped its feet there. Party. เมื่อกี้พี่ใส่คะแนนให้ตอนเราใช่ไหมใช่ครับอ๋อแต่ว่ากลิ่นใช่ครับเพราะว่าตอนนี้ก็จริงใช่ครับแต่ว่ามันถึง5ใช่ไหมใช่ตอนนี้เขาเหลือเกมหนึ่งก็แปลว่าตอนนี้เขาก็น่าจะได้4ใช่ไหมเพราะว่าเขาต้องการ4เดี๋ยวพี่กลับไปดูหน่อยได้ไหมOkay, drive break from Glyn. Ooh, the 5 ball is gonna get in the way of the middle pocket for the 3. Oh, we just missed the combo, but the cue ball has gone down table and lays up behind the 9. So he's gonna have to kick out this. Just missed it. Bart is gonna get ball in hand. The 9 ball makes it slightly more difficult to play position on the 4. Oh. Well, it seems like the camera is out. Sorry about that. We'll get it back on. แต่จริงๆแต่ผมคิดว่าจริงๆถ้าในนี้กลินเขาต้องได้เสียนะเพราะว่าอีกเกมหนึ่งก็เท่ากับว่าเขาจะได้5ใช่ไหม
แต่จริงๆก็มันให้ดูนะ
ใช่แล้วทีนี้เขาต้องคอมโบก็แปลว่าเขาได้เสียแล้วก่อนหน้านี้เขาคอมโบใช่นี่เดี๋ยวกลับไปนิดนึงกลับไปนิดนึงต่อไปนิดนึงใช่นี่3นาทีเขาก็ได้ทีเขาก็ได้สวิตช์ Okay, we have just made a correction to the score there. Glyn was on the hill. Or, sorry, is on the hill. Got the camera back on, okay. Apologies. A long pot here. If he decides to go for the pot. No, he decides to play the safe. Gets it fairly safe. This is a makeable cut. However, there is some distance and quite the angle on the 5. So he's gonna have to hit it pretty nicely if he decides to go for it. Oh, nicely done. And the cue ball is gonna end up very nicely on the 6 here. Probably wants to go 2 rails here. Oh, makes contact with the 7, but he is still good. Go 1 rail here, set up for the 8. Have some decent angle to set up for the 9. Oh, he's rattled the 7 and he's left it over the pocket. This is Glyn's chance to win the game. 7 is over the pocket. The 8 sits pretty nicely on the top side of the table, and the 9 is down table. How's he gonna end up? Okay, that looks pretty good. How he goes to the 9 is all about preference here. Nicely done. Oh, it needs to slow down. Oh, this is a tricky one. The path he took was very nice, but a little too much power on the shot. I think he's going for the bank here. No, he decides to play safe. Interesting. Bart is probably going to look for some sort of safety to play it right back at Glyn.
นั่งกันยาว
ไหนๆก็ขนาดนี้
He might be considering the bank. Plays a safety. He has left a bank for Glyn here, but he might be playing a safe. He went for the bank and he's made it. Where's the cue ball? Nicely done. Congratulations to Glyn, our week 2 S1 ranking tournament champion. And also congratulations Bart for being the runner-up. Thank you for watching and see you next time.